And that one misses.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
Lively a screen on Hart. Here's Dinwiddie. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And they're moving it up. Here's Leonard, and Davis sends it back. Pass to Washington. Dinwiddie with it. Davis looking for an opening. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Outside Leonard. Powell down low. He's covered by Washington. Stolen by Washington. Pass to Davis. Here's Lively. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Washington. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Clippers. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And here are the Mavericks now after the basket by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Fires away from outside. And Davis can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Leonard. Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Shoots over Powell. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Dallas. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Wow, Spencer Dinwiddie showing you that nice handle. What a drive.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Powell kicks to Jones. Powell against Thompson. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Jones. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Christie. Back to Dinwiddie. Jones against Davis. Over Jones. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Zubac, a screen on Dinwiddie. The 3 from Harden. The shot, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Harden dishes to Jones. Harden surveying the D. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Throws it up high. Kicks it out to Jones. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Mavericks leading by 4. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. And stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And he makes both free throws.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Williams. To the inside. 4 on the clock. And they're pushing it up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He